And welcome to the Minto Sports Complex. My name is Declan DeBarp. Joining me, as always, Brianna Newell. And Brianna, the GG's in tough. This a must-win game. They drop the first game of the playoff series against the Concordia Stingers by a score of 5-1. It's do or die. The GG's will get quickly into starting goalies. Down at the other end, we have Jordan Verbeek. Verbeek has played the GG's twice this season. Once in relief, she played one period, stopping 15 of 16 shots on the game on December 2nd. She's a perfect 11-0-2 on the season. Down at the other end for the University of Ottawa, familiar face but a new face. It's Aurélie Dubuc. First time we've seen her in a long time at the Minto Sports Complex. She hasn't been with the team this season, but in her final year of eligibility, she's come in to play keeper in an all-important game. Our eyes turn to center ice. Molly Hyington steps in against the ever-dangerous Emmy Fecteau, who got 3 points in a 5-1 win on Wednesday. Brianna, quick opening thoughts as we get the puck drop underway here at the Minto Sports Complex.
Well, just like you said, Declan, it's do or die here for the GG's against a very strong Concordia team. And after dropping the first game, you know, they got to come out with something very big here to start off. First goal ever so important in this game.
Sorry to cut you off. Not only that, but here's the first rush. Fecteau looking for in the middle to Big Ends here. Comes to Drapeau. A big save by Aurélie Dubuc.
Good save there by Aurélie Dubuc on that opportunity, and it was a good stick lift as well.
And we'll just quickly get into Dubuc's numbers. It's a little bit of a special moment for her. She was an all-star in the Garnet and Grey. She's played 42 games in her GG's career, including 4 playoff runs. 21-19 over her lifetime in a .923 save percentage. Last season, she was playing for the Trois-Rivières Courtois of the LRD, a 2-1 record and an .872 save percentage. Kaloff forced backward. She'll be ever important today. The GG's only playing with 10 forwards. 10 forwards, 6 defensemen on a battered and bruised GG's lineup as that one's rung around the boards. One just out of the reach of Catherine Birkby. Kaloff will hold the line.
A good pinch there by Kaloff, making sure that she kept the line there and kept the forecheck going, at least for a little bit, while the GG's got a change in.
Birkby scored the lone goal in, as we said, a 5-1 loss. Concordia yet to lose this season. The GG's have brought them closer of anyone. They've taken them to overtime twice. But it doesn't matter. They've lost the season series 5-0. That one a big poke. The GG's looking to assert the forecheck early on. Back with Leonie Philbert. She's moving it forward and turned over. That's Ariane Gagnon who will stop up, have the puck poked off her stick, and it'll go down the length of the ice.
And you know, we're talking about forecheck here for the GG's, and someone who is ever so important on the forecheck is Beatrice Bilodeau, who we are not seeing in the lineup here tonight, and she will be greatly, greatly missed during this game for the GG's.
Wrapping around the net, a shot, that one across the crease. Maëlle Laplante, the lone GG's rookie all-star, looking for Jade Todd. The lines will be in the blender as we expect tonight. The GG's, as we mentioned, 10 forwards. Kate McLean out there. She's been a bright spot in the second half of the season. So our parents in the building here tonight. It's always nice to see the parents out, especially in what could be her last GG's game. Maëlle Laplante, a nice little head fake, and she'll get going the other way. At the end of a long shift, it bobbled off her stick. Back to center, Birkby in a foot race. Fecteau caught in pursuit. Birkby's taken down, the arms stay down, and a tight shot. I want by Began-Cyr that's Dubuc is equal to. Down low by Boyer. Back to Boyer at the point. Catarammed off of Gigi, and Charlie Healy will start back to center. GG's, when they've played the Stingers tight, they've been able to dump the puck in effectively and win it back. That time it's Kaloff. Fans on it. She's watched the whole way by Began-Cyr. And it finds its way back to her. Began-Cyr and Jessie-Maude Drapeau. Drapeau over the line. They're in onside. 2 GG's converge, and it's Flo Lessard who emerges with the puck. Only as far as Perron. Perron scored against the GG's. The GG's opened the scoring if you missed it, and then it was 5 straight goals. That one lopped up into the GG's bench. Hit Lauren McKay. The GG's without the services of ever dependable Mahika Sarrazin. She left the game against the Bishop's University Gators in the third period. Brianna and I at the time thought it was just for precautionary measures, but lower body injury keeps her out, and she missed the first game. pinned, and Hyington goes to work and will win that one. She has Kylie Lalonde ahead of her. Bobbles off Lalonde's stick, and Kate McLean will go in hot pursuit. Wins it back. Lalonde will dump it in, and she stood up at the line. Stingers' parents out in full force as well. We see the alternate strip for the Concordia Stingers, the black. We're so used to the maroon or the white. This, their nice black strip. I have to say it's one of the nicest jerseys in the division, as that one's porked forward to Krasinski. Krasinski reinserted into the lineup as Reese Meffam misses this one as well. Looping around, body in front. It was Ariane Gagnon who called for it. Alex Clavel not on the same page. Jay Todd throws it goalwards. The captain for the GGs, in parts unknown, and that one forced back to line. Angelique Prue will skate all the way back to it. Heads up play, tries to get it to Clavel, who pokes it forward. That was Lavoie. Couldn't disrupt it, and the Stingers will start again. Good backup play there by Ariane Gagnon on the GG's changes. She dumps it in deep.
And Gagnon has had a good quick start to this first period. She's had a couple good back checks. She just seems to be kind of all over the ice, and you get the sense that she's not ready for this season to be over after this game.
Cross ice, here's Hyington. She'll get a half shot off, forces it. The nets come off. I was under the body of a Stinger, but they'll blow the puck dead.
Yeah,
it was a good individual effort there from Molly Hyington.
Right, and I was going to say it was due to, I just saw her name here, it was due to Beatrice Caron. She was the one who ended up knocking off the net. So it will stay inside the Stinger zone just to the left of Verbeek for the faceoff here.
I think getting a goal early will be so important for the University of Ottawa, especially before the impacts of the long change. One looking forward, and Kaloff steps up and sends it right back where it came from.
Well, and also the fact that the GGs are running with a bit of a shorter bench, so quick shifts, first goal, so important, these key things.
Keep in mind the winner of this game will go to the national championship. The Stingers obviously defending national champions, as Ariane Manville will dump it in that with a shot on net. 3 GGs converge, 4 GGs converge, and it comes back the way of Ariane Manville, who's missed some time this season. Good physical battle by Krasinski. Is able to buy some time for Manville. It's in her skates, and Justine Yell will pick it up. Yell hits the ice, and Krasinski emerges with it. She's been trusted early on. We didn't see her for a large stretch after the second half of the season. Made way for the likes of Reese Meffam and Kaloff, who came in to join the program from the University of Syracuse. It's back with Fecteau. Kozowski. Kozowski up to Beganzir. Cross ice, Chloe Gendreau. And a Lucier hard in after it.
Smart play by Dubuc there to not come out.
Jessie Montrapeau, and that a vital interception by Charlie Healy. It hasn't been the points that have kept her in the lineup. As we mentioned, still looking for her first RSEQ point. She's dogged on the puck and good in her own defensive zone. That a huge play made by the Calgary, Alberta native. It's up with Jessie Montrapeau. Her opposite number is able to move it up, and Birkby's only able to smuggle it forward a little bit. It's back with Biesenthal, who rushes off the bench. Kaloff in a foot race with Lucier. Good body positioning from the NCAA product, is able to move it forward. Flo Lessard. Good back check there by Thibault, and it's down low to Birkby. Back to the Clarkson University alumni. A little bit of give and go between two GGs. It's pinned up against the boards. Centering pass, no one home. Minville with a shot. That one off the stick of Verbeek, and a big save.
Nice, good opportunity, though, by Minville, and just letting it rip from the point, putting it on net, hopefully hoping for a deflection.
And that's something the GGs haven't done too much this season, getting the puck through the crowd and getting the puck on net. Lucier to the backhand. Team defense there by the University of Ottawa. They've come to play early on.
Exactly, and good job by Minville, and it was a good opportunity to showcase her defensive skills by Hyington, as well as she converged on the back check.
Biesenthal patient as ever, up to Hyington. Hyington with a clapper, that one. She didn't get all of it at the end of a long shift. Courtney Rice looking cross ice. Couldn't connect with Bureau Gagnon. Too many men there on the ice for Concordia. They'll get away with it. We had mentioned in the final game here how important special teams will be Concordia best power play and best penalty kill in the country. Julie Chu and Carolyn Wallet on the bench, faces we've come to expect. They haven't missed a playoff run since these two have taken the helm in 2016-17. The last time these two teams played in the playoffs, it was the Concordia Stingers who came out victorious, a 2-1 series win for the Stingers. Brianna, you were on the ice in that one.
Yeah, it still stings, no pun intended.
Kaloff with a beautiful individual effort. The crowd raises their volume.
And the cowbells, too. Hear those ringing.
I want a centering pass that Moquin-Joubert is able to get in front of. Forward, Moquin-Joubert over the line. Looking to the backhand. Dubuc had to be equal to it. Orly Dubuc won gold with FISU in her final year with the University of Ottawa. It's very little that this goaltender hasn't accomplished. Flo Lessard, and it was a chance almost the other way. Attentive goal defending there by Moquin-Joubert to step up. Chance now, a shot. That by Emmy Fecteau. No, not the player you want to get loose, and the net coming off.
Now, and you see Fecteau just giving a little tap to Dubuc, apologizing for running into her a little bit on that play, and just get the net situated here for our face-off, which I feel like it should come outside, considering it was Concordia took it off, but
they'll say the little bit of contact, what keeps it in the zone. No, it looks like we are coming outside of the zone. We'll just run you through some of Orly Dubuc's career honors. Two-time U Sport All-Academic, BioSteel Athlete of the Week, gold medalist, as I mentioned, with FISU in 2023, member of Team Canada at that FISU, and then 2019 All-Star and 2019-20 Rookie All-Star as well. It was quite the breakout campaign for her. She'll be depended on today. She's already come up with a couple of big saves, something that we've come to expect from the goalie from Trois-Rivières.
Well, and with an offense such as Concordia's, I mean, they can absolutely capitalize on them if they're given. So having a goaltender between the pipes, a dependable one, is huge.
Maëlle Laplante will go for a little skate. She a rookie all-star this year. Centering past that one, more of a shot than a pass. Cataram's out, and Courtney Rice tried to go back the other way, disrupted and held at the line.
Yeah, again, a good job by Gagnon there, and good job by Todd here, keeping the play alive.
Been getting to those second and third pucks that the GGs have needed to work on this season, and talking before the game with GG's head coach Greg Bozitz, that's what the focus has been, getting on those second and third pucks, making sure the forecheck is in touch. This a forecheck from the Stingers. Lavoie over the line. She'll walk to the center of the ice. Good patience shown. Van Menville, without a stick, will pick it back up and kick it right back where it came from. That one unintentionally. Work down low, and Menville will get there before Lucier. Trying to reverse, it's turned over, Philbert, and that one in the feet of Lucier.
Well, and you know, Minville had Healy flying the zone. It was wide open. You know, I would have liked to have seen a heads-up play there to send her on her way. Good job by Concordia knocking it down in the neutral zone to dump it back in. And
that one on net. That one by Bureau Gagnon. Easy from Orly Dubuc. Here's Flo Lessard, a couple of bodies forward. She'll look cross ice to Catherine Birkby. Birkby over the line. She has Biesenthal and Lessard. She goes to the backhand, trying to center it. It's loose in the slot and no one home. Here's Perron. Perron dumps it in. It's Kathleen Reedman, who very happy to see in this game after she took a heavy collision against the Carleton Ravens in the final weekend of the season, pushes it forward. To pass really to no one as Maëlle Laplante will pick it up and head into the zone. Trying to work down low. That one eludes everyone, and Kylie Lalonde will hold the line. Lalonde has Laplante at the back door. I want a tight angle shot that will come out to Kate McLean. McLean down low. Reverse, and McLean the first one on it. Good cycle play here from the GGs.
Yeah, they need to find an opportunity, though, to bring it towards the front of the net. Concordia doing a good job containing the GGs just to that corner, really.
Here's Chloe Gendreau. Looks up, finds Moquin-Joubert, returns it to Gendreau. Good burst of speed and a big stick from Maëlle Laplante.
You know, it was a good defensive play by Maëlle Laplante, but it could have turned out very poorly as she committed very early to going over towards the puck carrier, and there was a secondary Concordia stinger. I believe it was Marquin Joubert who was streaking towards the net, so it could have turned out very differently.
A risky play from the GG's rookie defenseman, but one that she made and one that she needed to make. The top line here for the Concordia Stingers out here just talking it over. Big Ancir Fecteau, Jessie Maldrapeau. It comes out to Richard, a shot through a crowd. The arm's up for a penalty. The GG's will go to the box for the first time tonight. Cross-checking the call. Therese Gagnon who goes off to the box. So with 7:38, the Stingers power play will go to work. 39.4% in the regular season. GG's penalty kill operating at 77.9.
You know, and that's exactly what the GG's would not want here. You know, first period, 7 minutes left, and a power play opportunity for a very strong Concordia team.
I want a deflection in front. Took it just wide. Drapeau. Fecteau likes to hang out at the top, get loose. She'll step into this one. A good pass. Never made its way all the way through. Jessie Drapeau will get the stick work in. The GG's want to call. Nothing coming, but Birkby's able to get it out over the line and down the ice.
It was a good play by Reedman. It was a good stick by her, as well as one of the forward PKers that disrupted passes that Concordia was trying to make there across ice.
The Stingers power play was 1 for 3 in the game on a Wednesday night. That one poked forward, and Lalonde has a chance to skate. Lalonde picks it up. Bad angle for her. She'll cut to the front of the ice. A backhander that misses the net. Fecteau read it well, but that of position as a forward you always want to have. Bearing down on a forward on the penalty kill. Chloe Gendreau will carry it over the line. A minute to go in the penalty. Loses it, and it's catarammed, but not out. Boyer at the top of the point. She'll quarterback this power play. Lavoie on a shot, and Dubuc sees it all the way.
Yeah, good job by Dubuc there tracking the puck, and it was a good job by Minville and Krasinski making sure that they were boxing out just enough for Dubuc to be able to view the puck coming towards her. You know, that's going to be important too, because Dubuc is a pretty solid goaltender, and if Concordia is looking to beat her, you have to get some traffic in front. So GG's key fact here is just to make sure that Dubuc sees the puck coming towards her. Good job by Stingers keeping the puck in there at the point.
That was Boyer with the athletic play to hold the line. That one not out, and the Stingers have 30 seconds left. Down behind the net, it's Lavoie trying to come out to Boyer, a big block.
Good job
Catherine
by
Birkby stood up and took that one.
And she read it very well. She saw that it was going to be a big, long bomb from the point, and she came out there no fear at all, making sure she was square to it with her pads and got all of it.
Not the goal scorer is Boyer. Usually the facilitator in Lavoie, who almost set that one up, will work it around.
Yeah, Prue just got a stick on her there to disrupt the puck.
Lucy Boyer, that one. She didn't get all of the GG's, might have a chance on the break. Settling it down is Maëlle Laplante. Clavel has blown the zone, and that one just misses Birkby. It's been a high-octane game, 5 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first period. Chances at either end. Stingers just coming off an unsuccessful power play. If you're just joining us now and unaware of the stakes, it's win or go home for the University of Ottawa. The Stingers with the game to play. So that one's frozen up by Aurélie Dubuc.
That was a good job there by Dubuc, as you know, she rather take the face-off instead of keeping the puck going there, so smart play. And I think that's going to help throughout the game too for the GG's, especially running with a bit of the short bench that they are. Anytime can have a stoppage in play, get a bit of a breather is going to be helpful.
Stick up in the midsection of Courtney Rice. She'll look to the referees for no avail, and it's back with Perron. Bureau Gagnon who turns it over. And Kaloff will pick it up. Nice little spinorama. We know that she loves an individual effort. Spinning, that one deflected in behind. Kaloff will chase after it. And Rachel McIntyre, whose name I haven't said so far in the first period, will pick it up. Out to Kathleen Reedman, who has some time, will settle it down and move it on to Kaloff. Diane Gagnon pokes it forward. And back out to center. Maëlle Laplante gets the protractor out, gets her angles wrong. And Justina Yell will force it down low.
It was a good bump pass. It was just that Healy took a little bit too much time trying to get over there. She lost the foot race to Concordia, but it was a smart play.
Gigi hits the ice, the arms stay down, and they'll call it. The far referee on the side. The Gigi's power play goes to work for the first time tonight.
And that one you absolutely have to call, and you see Concordia arguing a little bit, but that was a takedown in any time. Whether you want to call it a hook or trip, it is. So you'll have Yell that goes to serve the 2 minutes or less for Concordia, and Gigi's with their opportunity here. And again, you're given an opportunity. You have to capitalize on this, especially against a team like Concordia. Whatever opportunities you have for a goal, you have to take it.
Concordia's only given up 4 power play goals, or penalty kill goals this season, one of which was to the Gigi's. It was Elizabeth Easenthaler. That's a shot on, it's loose in front, and it's in! It's in! The Gigi's open the scoring like they did on Wednesday. They waste no time, 9 seconds into this power play, and the Gigi's lead by 1.
Yeah, they wasted absolutely no time. And again, that builds the confidence, that builds the momentum. You know, it gets all the good feelings going. You have the crowd here behind you, and you know, what a great job. They're making sure that you get the puck to the net and you don't give up on the puck. And it was Jade Todd who ended up being the recipient who knocked it in. And again, for Concordia, you have to clear that garbage away. You have to pick up sticks. You have to take bodies. That can't happen.
Gigi's played the Stingers 5 times this season, 6 if you include the power play. They've led out of the first period 3 times. The only team to lead the Stingers after a period of play. Kylie Lalonde will get on her horse. Kylie Lalonde, she has Kate McLean with her. Heinton's the trailer in that one, trying to pick the corner.
And again, you have about a 3-on-1, 3-on-2, whatever it was, rush opportunity. Make sure you're making the right play. Don't force a shot if you don't have to at a bad angle. I would have liked to have seen the trailer utilized a little bit there.
You know, Brianna, you and I were talking about it pre-game. If you're the betting favorite, the odds for the Gigi's is this one's turned over to Lucier, who loses it. If you're the betting favorites, you're going with the Concordia Stingers. They haven't lost the game this year. But as I said, you can't count the Gigi's out of it. They've played them close all season, taking them to overtime twice here in this building. And we're just getting confirmation of the goal as Maëlle Laplante is able to create a little bit of space. Lessard gets the assist, an ever-important assist to shovel over to Jade Todd. And Kathleen Reedman on the power play gets it. A chance now, Lavoie! And that went up into the netting. An absolute cannon.
Yeah, and so to go back to your thought on, you know, that not counting the Gigi's out, it's playoff hockey, and realistically, anything can happen. Like you mentioned during the season, Gigi's were probably the only team to play Concordia as close as they had. And, you know, so if any team is going to maybe come out on top, it could very well be the Gigi's. And at the end of the day, like you said, playoffs, whole new season. Anything can happen. So you never know, right? And they've come out hard. They're skating well. So it kind of bodes well for the Gigi's. And just wanted to go back to that play there that caused the face-off, the stoppage in play. That's the second time now that Maëlle Laplante has cheated over to the puck and has left a Concordia Stinger available to receive a pass and take a shot. Again, so that needs to be an adjustment there. That can't happen. You need to give respect to Concordia that they can absolutely capitalize when taking a shot, and you need to make sure that you're playing accordingly and manning up.
Sabine-Thal can't come out with it. She gives her opponent a bump, and Moquin-Joubert can't hold the line. Brandon, the Gigi's have made the playoffs every year since 2010, 2011. They haven't won a playoff series since 2006, 2007. Moquin-Joubert shifting over the line. Nice set of moves. It's the body in front. That's Leonie Philbert pinching down. She has the puck dispossessed, and Flo Lessard can blow the zone. A lofted pass. And Jessie Maud Drapeau, who came flying off the bench, was able to corral it. Drapeau in front, big and sear, and Fecteau just couldn't get her stick on it.
And it was a big stick there by Lessard that prevented Fecteau from tapping that in behind Dubuc.
Ariane Gagnon, in all by herself, tries a toe drag around. That was Kozowski, and can't do it. Drapeau and Todd come together. Kozowski and Todd, it's been rough and tumble stuff after the goal. We're into the final minute of play here.
Oh, and you see Gagnon giving a little bit of a shove there too, and she's never one to shy away from a bit of physicality, so I like to see that. I like to see that response.
Always sets the tone, as Shorzy would say. So that one goes cross ice, and icing waved off. Clavel will peel off. Hyington goes in on the forecheck. Thibault, rather, has Lavoie ahead of her. Speed on the outside. That one looping in, no one home. Rachel McIntyre will get there first. It's around, finds its way to Lavoie. Richard at the point, a long shot through a crowd. That one hit Thibault. 35 seconds to go. GG's will dump it down. It'll fall kindly for Kylie Lalonde. Stops up, looks up. She's all by herself, and at the end of a long shift doesn't take a risk with the puck and just dumps it.
Yeah, it was a smart play by Lalonde. You know, she made a good hustle getting into the zone with the puck, but recognized there was no one available on a change, so dumps it down calmly to the corner.
Justina Yell will take her time. 10 seconds to go in the period. Stopping up behind her net is Camille Richard. McIntyre tries to spin away. The GGs might have the opportunity for one last gasp, and Biesenthal will take a last late shot, but that'll do it for the first period of play. Don't scratch your eyes, don't blink. GG's up 1-0 after one period of play on the #1 team in the country. Brianna and I will be back in just a moment's time. Wrap up the first period and get you all set for second period of action here at the Minto Sports Complex. One period in the books, another 2 periods to go. The GGs lead 1-0 on the GGs YouTube channel. Declan Barb and Brianna Newell. As always, Brianna, let's talk about the goal just a little bit. And the GGs they've come out strong. They're rewarded with the goal on the power play, not what we'd expect. What went so well on that power play?
I'll be really honest, I looked down to write something, and then all of a sudden it was done. And all I know is that there was a shot from the point, which was great. I mean, they went to work right away. They wasted no time, which with this type of team, they're good on the PK as well. So you don't want to give them an opportunity to get settled. So if you're able to do something off the draw, great. And that's exactly what the GGs did. They put it towards the net. They got traffic in front of the net, which was important as well, which we don't always see. And Jade Todd ended up being the lucky recipient of a scramble in front that the Concordia Stingers didn't clear from in front of Verbeek, in front of their goalie. And the crowd just went wild on the ice. The girls went wild. We went wild in the box. So, you know, it was a great play there, and it makes the GGs feel good, confident in their power play early on in the game, too, to be able to get that first goal like they did in the first game of the series as well. That's huge.
It's the first power play goal that the GGs have scored since January 22nd. It's been a long time coming, and you know, when we talk about the Concordia Stingers, we think about their power play, we think about their penalty kill, but it's the depth scoring as well. They've had their opportunities. That first line hasn't made the impact yet, but I think it's only a matter of time.
And I think there's a couple of factors that are at play here as to why they haven't. First off, GGs have done an excellent job with back checking. That's huge. Ariane Gagne, I want to give her a shout out. She's done very well so far in the first period of back checking, picking up players. Hyington, Healy, they've all been doing it. They've been working hard there. Kate McLean backing up her D on the point. So everyone is clicking. Everyone is working together, and that's what you need to be seeing. Also, you have Dubuc, who has made a couple of key saves already in this game. And GGs have done a good job tying up sticks. Lassard did it on the back door. Jade Todd did it on the back door. Those are really important factors.
One period done, 2 to go. The GGs lead by 1. Brianna and I will be back in about 15 minutes time to get you set for second period action here at the Minto Sports Complex. Welcome back into the Minto Sports Complex. Brianna Newell and Declan DeBar moments away from puck drop on period 2. The GGs lead by 1. The goal scored by Jay Todd, her first goal of the season on the power play. Stingers looking to answer back quickly here in the second period. That won't help their case as that one's down the ice for icing.
And we always talk about in the second period the effect of the long change. And I think it's especially important for the GGs to be conscious of and to be able to manage that accordingly, as they are a shorter bench, I would say, than Concordia. Typically, this is where teams would take advantage because they're able to get them skating a little bit more, they get them stuck out. So puck management, making sure that when they get across the red line, they get it in deep so that their defense have the opportunity to make it to the bench to change.
That a long shot on net. The GGs generating the first opportunity of the second period. As we've mentioned, the GGs only playing with 10 forwards tonight. Down a couple of bodies thanks to some injuries and just general wear and tear. They'll take everything to beat the Concordia Stingers tonight, everything and more, given they haven't been defeated this season. A perfect 25-0 on the season. I went in the feet of Alyssa Biesenthal. Chips it forward past Flo Lassard, who will head off and go for a change. Biesenthal gives a bump to McIntyre, and it finds its way to Lavoie. Biesenthal stays on the forward check and thinks about it, but will peel off as McIntyre heads around the net with the puck. Jay Todd wins it off Lucier, and Ariane Gagnon, who was all over the place in the first period, on it now. She turns it over back to Lavoie. As the pressure mounts, the GG's fans get louder. Lavoie will go for a little skate. It's Lucier. Lucier trying to roof it on. That was Dubuc. It went high and wide.
That was a good opportunity for Lucier, as Minville had stepped up to intercept that pass but didn't get all of it. And Lucier was able to squeak by for an opportunity on Dubuc, but again, putting it very high over the net.
Todd going cross-ice. Clavel will get a touch on it. Icing waved off. Drives her man into the boards as Kylie Lalonde comes in hot pursuit off the bench. The GGs have been successful in the board battles so far in this game. Here's Chloe Gendreau. Up to Leonie Philbert, who pinches from defense. Philbert has the puck poked off her stick. Watch Yell, a wraparound chance. Yell couldn't get on that loose puck in the slot. Back with Philbert. Philbert's Big Ansier. Big Ansier, a drag shot. That one blocked by Angelique Prue.
Good job by Prue getting out to block that shot on Fecteau.
Big Ansier will go for a loop. She finds Drapeau. Drapeau spinning, shooting. That one wide. Over to Kathleen Reedman. Reedman, it's in the feet of Heinton. This one up against the boards. The GG's trying to get a change in, and it's a chance now for Emmy Fecteau to skate. Captain drops it off. Jessima Drapeau in front. Big Ansier got a touch on it. That one took it wide. It's a good pushback here from the Stingers. Blocked by Flo Lassard. Rolls off the stick of Angelique Prue, and an early moment for the GG's goes the way of Catherine Birkby. Birkby, head full of steam, will come over the line, take a shot. That one Verbeek doesn't get all of. It's in behind. Birkby down the net off. There's a penalty coming up. Referee put their arm up for it. We'll see who they grab. I imagine it'll be a Stinger. Not Birkby in behind. Everyone's skated off like nothing's happening. We got the signal for one, but it doesn't look like we're going to get a call. Strange sequence of play here. Nothing we're not used to here in the RSEQ.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing abnormal. And Greg Bowles is getting an explanation or some sort of explanation from the officials. And it is going to come back inside, as they were setting up outside for a faceoff. I think that's the right call to bring it inside, considering Birkby was cross-checked into the net behind Verbeek. And we'll set up here to the right for a faceoff of Verbeek here with Gagnon to take the draw.
Again, Gagnon will lose the draw. It comes the way of Lucier, who, a little stutter step, is able to get past Clavel and start out to center. Such a smooth skater is Lucier. That one's wrapped around, and Orly Dubuc will freeze it up.
And you can see Dubuc was contemplating playing it, but I think it was a good call again to just freeze the puck, as she had a Concordia Stinger bearing down on her defenseman right there.
Julie Chu, Carolyn Ouellet and the Concordia Stingers looking for a push here. 16:55, that puck dropped a little bit too soon, and they'll toss Thibault from the faceoff.
And we'll do it again.
Lucier comes in to face off against Birkby, and Birkby will win it back. By far the best face-off woman on the GGs is Catherine Birkby. She wins it. The puck gets out to center. Richard will go for a skate, watched all the way by Flo Lazard. Lucier will turn it over. Ariane Minville holds the line, and Flo Lazard thought she was in offside. Heavy collision. Lucier taken down. Arms stay down. Lucier slow to her feet. Thibault will try and stick handle around a Gigi. Can't get around Ariane Minville. Krasinski has the puck poked off her stick. Good work by Thibault to stay on it.
Good positioning here by the GGs as well. 2 GGs in on 2 Stingers. No more, no less. Nice. Good job there.
Nice improvised play there by Alyssa Biesenthal to shovel it forward to Flo Lazard. And the GGs will dump the puck in. Spinning, trying to find an angle. It comes the way of Chloe Gendreau, who's pinned to the boards. Angelique Prue has really raised her defensive game this season. Up to Kate McLean. Kate McLean will poke it forward to Kylie Lalonde. Lalonde, who's been everywhere tonight. She's having quite a good game. Has had a number of odd man rushes, a couple of breakaways. Can't get there. Chance now the other way.
Huge back check there by Gagnon, poking the puck away.
Well done. Joubert and Gendreau have been a problem. You know, the thing that sets Concordia apart from some of these other programs is their depth of scoring. As that one's looped high and out, and then a big body check. The GGs are going to go to the penalty. Or go to the power play, rather.
Yeah, that's absolutely a penalty, and it's going to be Megan Sear, the captain, who goes off here to serve this penalty as she absolutely leveled Kaloff. Nowhere even near the puck.
That one a blatant one.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a blatant one that affects possession. So the GG scored 9 seconds into their first power play. They're looking to repeat. Stingers have never given up more than 1 power play goal in a game.
Oh, it's the first for everything, I think, so we'll see.
Jay Todd, the goal scorer, will go for a little skate, close down quickly. And this is what they do so well. They attack in bunches. All 4 GGs over. Comes the way of Kaloff. Kaloff, a shot, a blocker save by Verbeek. Gobert over it, hits a GG on the bench. And the faceoff will stay in the Stinger zone.
It was a nice try by Kaloff there. She ended up being the recipient of the loose puck that squeaked from that battle on the boards here and cut towards the middle for a shot on Verbeek, but Verbeek squared to it, just blocked it away. Almost got the rebound, Kaloff, but it was poked aside by Stingers defenseman, so good PK job there.
20 seconds gone. The GGs win the faceoff. It comes the way of Ariane Minville. Minville will work down low, stop up, looking for an option. She has Birkby in the bumper, finds its way to Birkby, who's closed down quickly. In the feed, it comes out. Biesenthal twisting and a nice save by Verbeek.
Nice try by Biesenthal, and again, good stop by Verbeek.
LaPlante has Clavel. She goes down low. Puck rolled off Alyssa Biesenthal's stick. Biesenthal pinned to the boards, able to get it to Birkby. Birkby in, comes out to Minville. Minville, a shot through a crowd. It's loose. First one there, it's still loose. Smuggled on net and poked aside by Verbeek. It's been a good power play here from the University of Ottawa.
That was a good shot there by Minville that set off those opportunities in front.
Cross ice and it's in! It's in! Alex Clavel! The GGs score twice on the power play. And what a pass by Maëlle Laplante to set it up, and Alex Clavel makes no mistake.
And that was a great play, pretty much textbook, honestly. It came over from the right side over to Maëlle Laplante, and Laplante made a beauty pass over to Clavel, and Clavel connected with it for a one-timer into the back of the net behind Verbeek. Wow. And that's a missed assignment there on Concordia Stingers. Clavel was left all alone. No respect shown there, and she made them pay for it.
It's a beautiful pass by Maëlle Laplante.
Absolutely beautiful.
Jessie Maudrapeau looking to equal up right away. Gigi's been playing quite a game here today.
And huge defensive play there by Riedman, blocking that shot and stepping up.
So we talked about the number of firsts that the GGs have have done against this Stingers team. Add 2 more to the list. The first team to score 2 power play goals as that one gets the protractor out. McIntyre and Kate McLean in a foot race. McLean beats it out.
Great job by McLean. They're hustling to beat out the icing.
And the first team to get a 2-goal lead on the Concordia Stingers as well. Maya LaPlante, the assist. She'll wait. Go to Angelique Prue. Prue, a drag shot. Good block there by Jessimo Drapeau. Drapeau going the other way. Here's Vecto. Vecto, a long shot that Dubuc is equal to. Gagnon trying to go quickly. It's turned over to Philbert. Philbert still going.
Good job by Prue stepping up and getting it out of the zone, at least momentarily, for the GGs.
Back to Maya LaPlante. Offside the call.
Well, GGs wanted it to go just outside the Concordia zone, but instead it'll still remain outside the GGs for the offside face-off here.
It's Justina Yell who took the first penalty, the one that gave the GGs the lead. Here's Leonie Philbert. Dumps it over the line. Some work for Carolyn Wallet and Julie Chu to do on the Stingers bench. I wouldn't count them out of it.
Lots of hockey left to play, but again, the Stingers, if they're looking to come back a little bit in this game, they have to start making some offensive pushes, and GGs have done a great job defensively so far, including their goaltender, Dubuc.
Cannon of a shot there from Gendreau. Chance now. Biesenthal had Lassard ahead of her. The pass disappeared, and it's in the GG zone spinning, and Krasinski's able to get back and clear the lines. Pinned up against the boards. 12 minutes to go in the second period. Puck not moving around down there, and they'll blow the whistle.
Almost halfway through the second period. I would have to say that GGs have had more opportunities on Verbeek as opposed to Concordia on Dubuc. For sure.
Hyington takes the man down. The arms stay down.
Oh, good battle.
Comes out the way of Kathleen Reedman. Reedman cross ice, good heads up pass, and Kylie Lalonde can't corral it.
No, but good job by Lalonde, though, making sure it gets into the Stinger zone.
Good break there by McIntyre to buy herself a little bit of time. It's a liquid hockey here from the Stingers. Over the line, trying to find an angle. It's loose, and Shelby Kaloff, who transferred from the University of Syracuse, her hometown university, in her Master's of Education, will walk in, and what a chance there from Courtney Rice, really created out of nothing. Boyer to the backhand, and it's blocked there by Reedman. Boyer back on it. Nice stick work. Reedman will watch her the whole way. Long shot from the point, and that one, no problem from Aurelie Dubuc.
Yeah, good job by Dubuc being able to corral that. I found that there were 3 different sequences in that shift there where Concordia was able to just cut into the slot and have a shot attempt on Dubuc. So Concordia, not Concordia, excuse me. So GGs are going to have to do a better job of making sure that they're not coming off the wall or allowing Concordia to come off the wall and into the center of the ice and the slot opportunity for those types of shot attempts, because eventually they will capitalize on one of them.
Especially with the shooters they have on this team. You know, what separates the Stingers from a program like McGill or Montreal, rather, I should say. Montreal and the Bishop's University Gators, who we've seen this year, really take the RSEQ by storm, is the depth scoring. You look up and down the lineup, and there's no players on this Stingers lineup who don't have a point this season, many over 10 points. And in a 25-game season, that's nothing to shy about. That one's in over the line. Right back where it came from. The GGs sustaining a push here from the Stingers. Lavoie, that one put into a dangerous area. Ariane Gagnon back to collect. She turns it over to her opposite number. Lucier. Fecteau. LaPlante takes her down. Arms stay down. The Stingers still looking for their first power play. Alex Clavel will chase after Caron. Fecteau has the puck poked off her stick at the last moment, and the GGs have to be careful not to get caught with too many. Verbeek back out to play it. Caron heads up play, banks it around, and it's turned over. It's Biesenthal, Minville. Minville, a shot through a crowd, kicked aside by Verbeek. Into the middle, Lassard. Sorry, Flo Lassard. And then Verbeek will push the net off. The crowd lifting it. They want a penalty. I don't know if that one was intentional.
I mean, hard to say. We can't guess intentions, but unfortunate break there for the GGs as they had a really good thing going there. They had good flow. They had good opportunities, a couple good shots, one coming from Minville, one from Lassard there in the slot. So unfortunate break there, but still an offensive zone face-off. And I just want to go back to, Concordia did actually have a power play opportunity earlier on in the game, and Gagnon had taken a penalty, and GGs did a great job killing that off.
Nothing to be shy about, especially against a unit this good, operating at 29.4%. You feel it's only, if given the opportunity, it's only a moment till they score. They have some deadly, deadly players out there. Cross ice, Marquin Joubert, who's having a good game, and that one almost took the head off of her coaches.
Yeah, Marquin Joubert has really been all over the ice, and what stands out in my mind is the opportunity from the first period where, again, LaPlante had cheated a little bit too far over to the puck carrier and left Marquin Joubert open, and it was actually a very key, timely back check by a GG's player to nix that.
The Stingers have had their chances. The GGs have kept them to the outside, and when called upon, Orelidza Book has been so good. Brianna, it feels weird to say that name.
It does feel very weird.
After a full year off of hockey, Mahika Serazan goes down, and we have Orelidza Book. And Laplante falls, a chance the other way. Chloe Gendreau, she has Marquin Joubert. Laplante takes the body out, and what a block there by Maya Laplante. It's loose in front. And the GG's gonna get called. They'll get Kylie Lalonde. This is a huge opportunity. Behind the play, they'll get Kylie Lalonde roughing the call. Scramble in front, and this a real opportunity.
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity. I just want to give credit to Maya Laplante. She's had a few 2-on-1s or 3-on-1s or what have you, and that one that she just had, she played perfectly and timed perfectly.
Philbert and Begansier. Begansier loves a shot, and oh, what a stop by Orelidza Book. Drapeau at the back door. That's the play they like. Fecteau will circle around and give it to Philbert. Blocked by Jay Todd. Philbert holds the line. And Jesse Drapeau makes sure it stays in. Fecteau, that one just off the post. Kaloff. This, you feel, a real turning point in this one. 8:24 to go. Emmy Fecteau walks the line, head up the whole way. Drapeau, and that one just wide, and it'll miss and ring out.
And I liked how Riemann popped out there, really willing to sacrifice her body to make the play if needed. And, GGs have to be careful, though, that when they have opportunities to clear the zone, that it actually gets out.
Fecteau will get closed up by Clavel, and Clavel gets it out. Kate McLean will chase after Chloe Gendreau. Look at the speed on Kate McLean. The crowd raising their voice. And the GGs are going to take another penalty. Kate McLean in a little bit too aggressive. It'll be a 5-on-3 at least for 50 seconds. Lucier, the smart play, passes it over. And Kate McLean will go off the serve for 2 or less. This a huge moment in this one.
That's unfortunate. Kate McLean had a really great forecheck there on the PK. And again, maybe she took a penalty for doing too good of a job on the PK, because that's exactly what it looks like. That's unfortunate here for the GGs. But, timeout taken here.
Concordia will take their timeout. This a huge opportunity, Brianna. I've always said it. If you have more than 45 seconds of 5-on-3 time, you have to score.
Oh, 100% you have to. And again, Concordia not strangers to moving the puck around and moving the puck around well. And GG's, I think, taking this time to make sure that everyone understands their assignments for the triangle or the L, however you want to call it. I always find there's confusion around who does what and how you move in this L formation to make sure that you're effective. So, good opportunity even for the GGs. Beneficial that Concordia took their timeout so they can also review their PK strategy.
Concordia need to sting here, and if someone's going to prevent it, it will be Orelidza Book.
I'll be curious.
It's a huge opportunity.
Yeah, and I'll be curious here.
Kaloff and Minville.
Nope.
Clavel will come out. Krasinski and Minville will get onto the bench.
You know, I like that. You need good speed on this PK as well, and it's unfortunate that you have Kate McLean and Kylie Lalonde both in the box, and they're both key PKers.
This is a huge opportunity. The face-off one. Begancier, watch Jessie Maudrapeau. It's over to her now. Maudrapeau and Philbert. Back to Begancier. Begancier blocked by Alex Clavel.
Key block.
Down low. Begancier blocked by Kaloff. It's out in front to no one. The puck will come out of the zone. 28 seconds to go.
Good job so far by the 3 PKers out there, knowing their assignments.
Emmy Fecteau. Patient. Jessie Maudrapeau, that one off a stick and out.
And I think it just got a bit of Birkby's stick as she was diving over. And, you know, that's what you can expect from Catherine Birkby as a player. She's always putting 100% of herself into every single play, and no surprises that she is trusted out there on this 5-on-3 in this game. And she will stay out there with Clavel and Reedman, who joins.
Just having a word over here, not sure about what. 12 seconds to go on the Kylie Lalonde penalty. Minute 24 to go on the Kate McLean penalty. Now just having a word over here. It's Devin Thompson. Going back to talk to the GGs now. Not sure. The GGs able to catch their breath, which is mighty important. You want these penalty killers out for the whole time.
And again, they did make one swap there. Kaloff came off and Reedman came on to give a bit of a break.
They've taken the Kylie Lalonde penalty off the board. Just a bit of confusion here. Just having a word over it. It doesn't look like that Kylie Lalonde is coming out. They put it back up 16 seconds, so a check on the clock. They've taken 5 seconds off.
They added 4 seconds back. Well, they had it at 24, then they put it down to 12.
Just some
it's up
clock,
to 16.
Just some clock work.
Some tech issues.
So they've added 4 seconds, right you are. So 16 and a minute 28 to go on the Kylie Lalonde, on the Kate McLean penalty. The puck pinned against the ball. It comes to Emmy Fecteau. 10 seconds to go. Fecteau will walk around. It's been heroic penalty killing, and that one over the net, it almost bounced back. Clavel will hit the ice. Lalonde will come out. It's back to 5-on-4. That one a shot through a crowd, just missed. Jessie Maudrapeau. Philbert. Patience. Fecteau. A shot blocked. Saved by Dubuc.
It was a good job by Reedman coming out, getting a bit of that block and slowing it down a little bit on its way to Dubuc. Dubuc very calmly able to smother that. And, you know, so Kylie Lalonde had come off. Her penalty expired. She made the swap. Gigi's elected to put out a second defenseman. Good call there. So you had Kaloff and Reedman out there with a couple of forwards.
Jay Todd can't beat Lucier to that puck. It's held in. 55 seconds to go. Lavoie through a crowd. That one wide. Minville gets a stick on it. Doesn't leave the zone. Lavoie. Gendreau will swap with Boyer. Boyer sees a face full of Jay Todd. Lavoie, blocker saved by Dubuc, and she'll jump on top of that one. 36 seconds to go.
They're tense moments for the GGs, but they've done an excellent job so far killing off these penalties. And again, 5-on-3, it's never easy. For some reason, it's always extremely confusing what the assignments are, but I find the GGs did a really phenomenal job there.
A lot of stand-up blocks. You got to credit the play of Alex Clavel and Catherine Birkby. Been vitally important. And Clavel will block another one. You know, Brianna, we talk about the play of those kids from up north, the Kapasaksing native as it's loose, and Gendreau fans on it.
Wow, and Gendreau had an absolutely open, wide open net that she was not able to capitalize on.
I want a chance from behind the net, and it's disrupted. Kaloff will get the protractor out, and as you hear the crowd, they've killed it off. Heroic against this Stingers power play.
That is huge, and that, again, is a confidence booster, a momentum builder.
It's turned over, and Flo Lassard was in offside. LaPlante carried it over, but right you are. You got to be, not, pardon the pun, but buzzing after that one. If you're on the GG's bench, you're down bodies today. We've mentioned only 10 forwards for the University of Ottawa. And they've killed off a 5-on-3 against the best power play in Canada.
And they're leading them in the game so far 2-0. Like, I mean, if you're the GGs, you got to feel mighty good about yourselves right now.
And
Good
they're
job by
forcing
Gagnon.
mistakes. Gagnon forces a mistake and dumps that puck down. Richard. Rice. Courtney Rice has gone for another skate again. She has Perron with her. Chips it forward. Dubuc can't corral it. Rung around the boards. Kept in by Philbert, who gives a bump to Jay Todd. Minville is able to muscle it out. And here's Ariane Gagnon. Flo Lessard ahead of her. She'll go herself, dump it in, and peel off for a change.
Smart play there by Gagnon.
All 5 GGs go off for a change. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Slapped right back in, and who's there first but Kylie Lalonde. Molly Hyenton pinned behind the boards. Comes the way of Leonie Philbert, who seems to always be on the ice for the Stingers.
Yeah, I haven't seen her really on the bench, to be honest.
Thibault, she's a player who makes her presence known. That one's turned over. Kaloff just able to bite back and then can't turn it off. There's 6 Stingers on the ice.
This is the second time now that the Stingers have had more players than what they should have on the ice, and officials have not caught it.
Malkin Joubert. It's come back. It's Kozowski back to Chloe Gendreau. That one. Blocker Yell tries to center it. Dubuc can't freeze it up. Big save by Dubuc. It's still loose. Backhander and a big save by Dubuc.
Couple big stops there by Dubuc. Well done.
Gendreau shrugs off Hyenton. Tries to cut to the net. Chloe Gendreau saved by Dubuc. She doesn't know where it is. They'll dig away. A crowd will form. Yell will be pushed out.
See, and this is where GGs need to be better. This is, I don't even know how many times this has been, but Concordia able from the corner, from the boards to peel off and come in and cut into the slot area for not even just one attempt, but multiple attempts. And GGs have to cut that off before they get there.
Boyer will walk, try and find an angle, stop up. She's watched the whole way by Clavel. Fecteau. That one through a crowd, always going wide. Clavel has stuck on Boyer and will shove her to the ice. A check from behind, the arms stay down. Angie Prue was shoved into the boards.
Angie Prue got shoved in. Gagnon got tripped. It's
a big open ice hit. The arms are staying
you know
down.
I like that.
Letting them play.
I like that. If it goes both ways, I like that.
That was a huge open ice hit.
That was a very beautifully well done hit by LaPlante.
Loops into center and soccered by Ariane Gagnon, her opposite number on it now. Big and Sierra shot and closed up by Aurelie Dubuc. I'm still not over how weird that is to say for the GG's netminder.
Yeah, that was a bit of a weird shift there, too. Like we saw, Gagnon got tripped up on a pick. You had Prue that got body checked from behind. You had another hit over there, and then you had LaPlante just absolutely lay out a stinger. And I think that was the perfect ending to that shift.
It's playoff hockey, and that's how we like it in the RSEQ. Lavoie can't hold the line. And it's Flo Lessard. Lessard has Biesenthal on a great back check by Thibault.
It was a key timely back check there.
Play. McIntyre. Forward and Lucier will hustle after it. Minville stays on it. It's batted out in front because Krasinski can't beat Lucier there. Leonie Philbert will jam it down low. Here's Lavoie. Centering pass to no one and a big stick by Flo Lessard at the end of a long shift. Lavoie and they're in offside. It's been quite the hockey game we've been treated to. 18 minutes gone in the second period. GG's lead by two power play goals the difference. They've killed off a 5-on-3.
And a couple of 5-on-4s as well. Like, it's a solid game right now that the GGs have been putting on.
Hyenton gets tossed. Lalonde steps in and loses the draw. Caron will push into the GG zone and dump it. Kaloff will pick it up, reverse it to Riedman. On second opportunity, Kate McLean is able to get it out, and McLean will go to work. She shoves off Caron.
Great hustle there by Kate McLean.
She's such a popular player at this program in this school. The men's team comes out to support. The women's team goes out to support the men's team who won last night, and it's turned over a big stick there.
Good job by Kaloff intercepting that pass.
It was McIntyre who had Morgan Joubert out in front.
All alone.
Yelled, reverses it to Boyer. Gendreau. Chloe Gendreau has the puck poked off her stick.
That was a good job by Hyington, making sure that she stayed home in front of the net.
Oh, a big hit and the arm will come up. That one will hurt for Kylie Lalonde. The door had opened.
That
and
is
that
a
one, she
dangerous.
squared her up.
That is a dangerous play. That is very dangerous, that play.
Kozowski, they're tending to Kylie Lalonde, who
Hope
sat
Lalonde's
up.
okay.
You hope it's okay. It was an awkward little play, and Kozowski will go off. Minute to go. The GGs will get their third power play opportunity of the night. It's 2 minutes for Kozowski, body checking the call. And Kylie Lalonde just being tended to.
And that's got to hurt. That hurt us up here.
Reedman can't hold the line. That one just going wide, an unforced mistake. Nice move by Kaloff, and it's back with Flo Lassard. GG's hold the line, but only momentarily. Aurélie Dubuc, who doesn't love to play the puck, will come out, settle it down, and play it into the path of Fecteau, and Philbert will follow up. Backdoor, Jessie Monterapoen jumping on it. You got to be careful here, and the GGs are going to go to the box. Power play done. There's a punch in the back of the head.
Yeah, and I believe that's going to be
Birkby. You can't
Birkby.
do that. You can't do that.
No, I think that's going to be Birkby heading off there. And again, can't do that. That is a punch to the head, 100%. I get where she was coming from, and I think that's where Greg Bowles is saying as well. It should be offsetting. It should be a stinger that's going to, as they took quite an aggressive whack at Dubuc after the whistle. And that's what Birkby was taking exception with here. And it will only be Birkby heading to the box, which Greg Bowles is not happy with.
They'll only get the guy who retaliates, and that one, undisciplined play from a veteran player.
I don't agree. I don't think it's undisciplined. I think it's just the fact that it's your goaltender and no one touches your goaltender. There's a better way of going about doing it.
Brianna, you can't throw a punch.
I'm saying there's a better way of going about doing it, but no one touches your goaltender, and that's where it's a missed call by the official. Birkby should have done it a different way, but you can't let that go.
It was an escalation by Birkby.
Can't let it go. You have to do that. There's a better way to do it, but you have to do something.
You know, this has really felt like a power play game. The physicality is amped up in here. And they're just having a word. The faceoff will come inside. It's 2 minutes to Birkby.
Yep. Lucky she didn't get 4, that's for sure.
Or 2 and a 10.
Yep.
Clavel at 4-on-4 will go for a skate. She has Maëlle Laplante. Shot, it's over! And it's, oh, I thought they scored. Oh, I thought they scored. Maëlle Laplante was on the doorstep.
Great chance there. Good shot by Clavel. Good follow-up by Laplante. Huge stick there by Minville, smacking it away from the oncoming Lucier.
She was falling down. Lavoie had taken out a Gigi, and Lucier at the end of the period will take a shot. Minute gone. They'll hold the Stingers bench. You can feel you can feel the tensions rising in this building, but the GGs lead by 2. Brianna and I will be back in a few moments' time to wrap up the second period and get you set for the third period here at the Minto Sports Complex. Welcome back into the Minto Sports Complex. Leckenbarp and Brianna Newell. Brianna, the GGs lead by a score of 2-0. If you told me that before the game, I wouldn't have believed you. The GGs get another one on the power play. And let's talk about that GG's power play. It's looked different today. What has made that GG's power play so successful?
I think a couple of things. They're taking shots, so they're finding the lanes. So taking shots that are getting on net, they're not getting blocked. That's a huge factor. I think also the fact that they switched up their setup a little bit. You know, they're going maybe from the overload to the umbrella. They're moving the puck around a little bit more. I found in past games when we saw the GG's power play, they themselves were moving, but they weren't really moving the puck. And so I think they're just working a little bit more efficiently, and they're not necessarily forcing passes. So even on the Clavel goal, you know, it went from point over to point over at LaPlante, and LaPlante had a good heads-up play and found Clavel. She didn't force a shot. She didn't force it in herself. She knew almost the play she wanted to make before she received the puck, and I think that's been the ultimate difference.
The Stingers have fought back, though, and they've come, and part of their fight back has been amping up that physical play. We see the Burkby penalty, and that's all part of it, and that's a discussion we can leave for another day. But you have to notice how the Stingers have raised themselves and not been afraid to get in the dirty areas.
Well, and it's not anything abnormal. It's something that we've always seen as part of the RSEQ, and you know, they have amped it up a little bit, but the GGs have been square to it. And someone like a Clavel, a Gagnon, you know, they're involved in it, and they're okay. They're doing all right. I didn't like what I saw in Lalonde. I did not like that play. It's a very dangerous play that you never want to see a player get hurt like that. She's so key to this GGs team and how they've been playing so far this game. But I'm okay with it as long as it's clean to this extent. What's happening right now, I think, is that it's getting a little bit out of hand. So I'm hoping that the officials get this game back in control. Anyone wants to talk to me about the whole Burkby play can absolutely hit me up to talk about that, because I have a lot to say. But overall, as long as it's being called both ways, I don't have a huge problem with it. It's part of the game, and it does help with swinging the momentum for sure.
It's definitely feeling like a playoff game, and it gets loud in here when it does. We hope that you can hear it at home, but there's still a full period to play. We've talked about the GGs first. Let's cross another one off. No team has led the Concordia Stingers after 2 periods of play, let alone by 2 goals. The GGs looking to hold on to this one, but the Stingers looking to answer back. How do the Stingers get back into this game?
I think the Stingers they have their work cut out for them. I'm not going to lie. The GGs have been playing a very solid game. Defensive zone, neutral zone, offensive zone, goalie that's in the pipes right now, doing a very good job. I think Concordia, they've had a lot of shot attempts, but they haven't had a lot of shots on net. And I think about, I think it was Martin Joubert, it might have been Lucier as well. There were a few individuals where they shot it way over the net. You know, they had a good rush opportunity, they shot it way over the net. So I'm thinking instead of shooting for that goal necessarily, maybe they need to shoot for a rebound, because they have had people going towards the net. So maybe they have to try out that strategy instead.
And I'm going to say something I haven't said since 2020, but you got to get Orly Dubuc moving. She's such a solid goaltender. She's so dependable, and she's so big in that net that you got to get her moving. The GG's looking to hold on. The Stingers looking to answer back. This game is anything but over. You shouldn't be turning the channel for this one. Welcome back into the Minto Sports Complex. Declan Barb and Brianna Newell seconds away from puck drop in the final period of regulation in the second meeting between the Stingers and the GGs. Just a reminder of the stakes here. The Stingers, if they win, they book their ticket to Nationals. If they are to lose, the GGs and the Stingers will play tomorrow at 3 p.m. to decide who gets the other seat at Nationals. The GGs and the Stingers start at 4-on-4. Catherine Birkby's roughing penalty is that one a long shot on blocker to side by Verbeek. Means the GGs will face roughly about 35 seconds of penalty kill time in a minute and 10 seconds. Sorry, in 33 seconds rather. Here's Drapeau over the line. She cuts inside, trying to find an angle for the shot, and that one she puts just wide. Vecteau holds the line. Drapeau's the puck poked off her stick. And it comes out to center with Leonie Filbert. I imagine we'll see a lot of these players here. Drapeau cutting inside. Down low to Big Sear on a block by Kathleen Reedman. It ramps up with 9 seconds to go. 4-on-4.
That was a big block there by Reedman, and it was a good communication between defense women there, I should say, between Reedman and Kaloff, as Reedman had shifted over and Kaloff had shifted into the front of the net. So well played there, smart hockey.
Kozowski will step out of the box in a few moments' time, but Alex Clavel has a break. She's off, she's going. What a skate there by Lucier. The arm comes up. It'll be a hooking penalty. I imagine it will just be 2 minutes. No penalty shot, so ignore what I said. Right as the penalty expires, we'll have some more 4-on-4 time, 34 seconds of it to be exact, and I don't know what Chloe Gendreau's complaining about.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either, as the stick was up around the stick and held on there. That's absolutely a hook every single day of the week, including Sunday. But you know what? That was really a result of the good job by the GG's PK in the defensive zone and a burst of speed by Clavel, and she's having herself a game here this afternoon.
I was going to say, credit the play of Alex Clavel. Everyone came to play today, but Alex Clavel has been on one. A chance now for the GG's. Flo Lessard can't get loose. 20 seconds left on the Birkby penalty as Maëlle Laplante rubs out. That was Justina Yell. Nice edge work there by Laplante. Birkby just checking on where she's going, if she's joining the play or if she's headed onto the bench. Jennifer Wakefield says join the play, and up comes Richard. Camille Richard runs into a wall, and the GGs have a minute and 20 seconds of power play time.
And they've been deadly on the power play here this afternoon.
2 for 3 on the day.
Not bad odds.
As that one's sent to no one, and Boyer will make no mistake of it and dump it down on net.
A little bit of a miscommunication there between Dubuc and her defensive player. I believe it was Reedman.
Heart and mouth moment as you had Rosalie Beganzier.
I think there was a drop of silence there from the entire rink.
Drop of silence from both you and I, Brianna.
That too.
It takes something to do. That's a body check from behind. The arm stays down, and
that's bad. That
out comes Wiesenthal.
That's all numbers there.
That's the second time that Angelique Prue has been shoved in from behind.
Yeah, with no call as well.
A little bit away from the boards as well. McIntyre rings it around, and Clavel gets there first. Alex Clavel, nice reverse. She has Wiesenthal out in front. And Catherine Birkby couldn't get the pass across and couldn't get the shot off. Down the ice, 20 seconds to go on the Gendreau penalty. 10 seconds to go as Eddie Memphil will pass it into the feet of Shelby Kaloff, and Kaloff will go for a skate up to Lalonde. Stops up, watch out! Lavoie, Lucier, Lavoie to Lucier. Lucier, big save by Aurélie Dubuc. She comes up big on the breakaway.
Couple of things there of that sequence. So first off, huge stop by Dubuc. Great defensive play by Prue. She had played it all the way in the middle, and then she did end up cheating once it was passed over, and I think she got a little bit of a stick on it, which was really great to see. But Lalonde has got to be more careful than that, make smarter plays with the puck. You're 2 feet inside the blue line of Concordia's zone, and all your teammates are in front of you. Just get the puck down deep. Do not stop up at that point. You are the last person back, basically.
Todd will dump it in on net. Verbeek angles it to the corner, and Clavel will get there first. How many times have I said that tonight?
I've said Clavel a lot, yeah.
Here's Fecteau, blocked aside by Jade Todd. Bumped into her mom on the concourse, and nothing but glowing is Mrs. Todd. Ottawa, Ontario native is Jade Todd, playing in her last season here with the University of Ottawa. There's some eligibility left, but doesn't look like she'll be continuing on, as that one is down the ice for icing.
Yeah, Gagnon did get a stick on it, but she wasn't over the red line, so that's why we were going to have an icing here and face off back in the GG zone. Gagnon not happy about it, but yeah, she was not over the red line. Nice try, Ariane. Next time.
We'll take a quick look ahead and checking out on the out-of-town scoreboard. No other RCQ game going on today. The GG's men's hockey team beat the Trois-Rivières Patriotes yesterday, as that one's directed on goal. Orlita Book with a huge save.
And a second stop as well. She's coming up big here for the GG's.
Jandra, big reverse hit, takes Biesenthal down, and Biesenthal took her out. Richard, that one hit the cage, it's loose. DeBook doesn't know where it is, and just put wide by Philbert. The Stingers are buzzing, but a chance now for the GG's. That one shot on net at the end of a long shift by Alyssa Biesenthal to relieve some pressure. Malkin Joubert, who's been sensational today for Concordia, arguably their best player, dispossessed.
Yeah, she's definitely been all over the ice, trying her best to create something out of anything.
Turned over. Thibault, shoulder saved by DeBook, and it's still loose, and a quick whistle saves the GG's.
It was a good initial stop, and again, that was Kaloff actually turning over the puck, and there were 3 Concordia Stingers coming back on DeBook for an opportunity, and again, puck management is so key here throughout any game, but especially, 15 and a half minutes left, third period action, up by 2 goals. You have to be absolutely 100% certain of what you are doing with that puck out there.
We've had some memorable playoff games here in the past. You think back, another time the GG's were short benched 2 years ago. Brianna, I think that was your first year working with me on the call. And the GG's during the COVID season, 8 players missed that game, and then they beat. Here's Molly Hyington, and big stand-up save by Verbeek.
It was a good stop there by Verbeek, and a great pass by, I believe it was McLean, to find Hyington through a crowd, and, nice stop, nice shot, good sequence there. But yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of back a couple years ago, and the shortest bench, and they persisted, they were resilient, and they came through to force that other game, and it was electric here. It was very emotional.
It was like a men's league game at 10 p.m. at night. You have half the bench show up, and
the other team had more than half the bench, and you don't swap players across teams, so it was quite the experience, I remember.
But Brianna Newell, you know who the hero was in that one? Angelique Prue, who's on the bench, and the goaltender in that game was Aurélie DeBook as well. That one stand-up block. Here's Fecteau. Fecteau will bear down on Riedman. Riedman keeps her to the outside. Fecteau trying to work the angle. She's shoved aside.
Great job by Riedman. Well played, and a good back check there.
Play's not dead, but Berkby will carry it to center. 3-on-2, and
Smart
Berkby
play.
will dump it in and get a change.
Very smart play there by Berkby.
Stingers down by 2. They need 1. Drapeau, calm as you like, can't connect with Justina Yell.
And a good job by Krasinski stepping up at the red line to make sure Yell couldn't put it past her.
And you've got to credit the GG's captain. This her last game at the Minto Sports Complex if the GG's fail to win today or tomorrow. The 14th captain in GG's history. She's missed some time, as we've mentioned, but it doesn't look like she's missed a step. She's read the game so well. That one she's taken aside and uses her body to create a little bit of an angle. Miscommunication behind the net.
A good job by Krasinski, though, standing strong on her skates and winning that battle.
Finds its way back to Krasinski and Yell. Krasinski takes a bump, comes out, and again, Minville comes and cleans up. That one touched in. It doesn't have the legs for icing either way. It's going on net. Icing waved off Boyer. And the Stingers' parents want an icing. Nothing coming. Boyer starts back the other way. The GG's almost got caught for too many.
That was very close, as Lalonde stepped on before Jade Todd had stepped off.
There's a good 2 feet. GG's lucky to get away with one there.
Well, Concordia's gotten away with 2, so maybe that's what the officials thought.
That one up, and that one no doubt on the icing.
But no, very lucky there for the GG's, because that was quite a distance.
13-13 to go. The Stingers playing against the GG's as much as they are the clock.
But you know what? Lots of time still. 13 minutes is a lot of time, and if you get one early in and you still have about 10 minutes or so, there is opportunity there for the Stingers. And again, you see Feel Better out there, and I think we'll see her for the rest of the 13 minutes that are on the clock.
Big
Good
check
tie
in
up
behind.
there by Prue.
This defensive lineup of Prue and Mayo LaPlante have come to play today.
Well, I think every Gigi's player has come to play today.
And we've talked about the shortened bench. They are to win this one. You think about what happens tomorrow. It's a big game, and the bench is short again. The GGs without the services of some of their best players. Beatrice Bilodeau isn't in this one. Kiara Merriman, who's been so good at points this season, out as that one shot on and kicked aside by Dubuc. Mahika Serazan is not playing. It's Reese Meffam as well. It's this a turn, and Flo Lessard isn't able to force it on net. This would be the mighty effort. And speaking about mighty efforts, Alyssa Biesenthal, who's dispossessed, and Jessimo Drapeau goes back the other way. Drapeau cuts in and poked off. It falls the way of Fecteau. Still on it. Huge stick lift by Birkby.
Big stick lift by Birkby. Good one by Biesenthal to get it outside the zone, and GG's get a full-on change.
And here's Big Encier. This is one of the best games we've seen all year. Big check by Krasinski on Fecteau.
I think it was a bit of a reverse check by Fecteau on Krasinski as well, honestly.
Kozowski, patient, back down low. Big Encier all tied up by Birkby. It comes the way of Clavel. Clavel is Todd blowing the zone. It comes out. And Boyer holds the line. She's been mighty impressive today. Big Encier will dump it only as far as Krasinski. Heads up play to make sure it doesn't come back the other way. Boyer.
Good job by Gagnon staying on the puck there. Bulls looking for an offside.
Dispossessed and fought back out. Philbert. LaPlante. Oh, dangerous play in her own zone. She's able to get it out into Ariane Gagnon, who, with no momentum going the other way, will dump it. Kate McLean flies off the bench.
And just nice to see Kylie Lalonde back out there. We had seen her earlier in the period, but didn't mention, but nice to see her back out after that scary little hit in the second period.
Big block. Muscle to the ground. It's gonna take something to get a power play called here. That one dumped in by Caron. And Kaloff will settle it down. She's watched by Thibault. Both teams will change. That one out of the reach of Flo Lessard, and it'll come back down the other way for an icing.
And you can see Lessard unhappy with herself there as she was moving in that direction. It was a nice pass by Kaloff, but Lessard just not near enough, not fast enough to get there.
10:43 to go. The clock ever important. Molly Hyenton, who's been so good tonight. Big step from the rookie.
Ooh.
That one's shot on. Big save there by Sarazan.
It was actually off the post, and it's Dubuc.
It's Dubuc. Again, I'm still a little odd. You hear the Let's Go GG's crowd. Big check by, that was Richard on Flo Lessard. That more of a coming together.
Big stick there by Birkby to intercept the pass over to Lucier. Good step up there by Reedman.
She had a lot of speed. That was a heavy collision.
Yeah.
Richard. Up to Lucier, who stepped up by Shelby Kaloff. Great gap control.
I was just going to say great gap and great step up there.
Birkby comes in to support her defenseman. And in what is possibly her last game at the Minto Sports Complex, gets it out to center. She's made an impact if she's done anything. Back to Birkby, who will circle around. Under 10 to go. That one, cross ice, dangerous play. Rosalie Begans here, and Minville comes and cleans up.
I couldn't control my reaction, sorry folks, but that was a cross ice pass that was unnecessary, especially at this point in the game when you're up by a couple goals, excuse me.
2-0, the score reminder. And a reminder of the stakes. The GGs lose, they're done. That's their 2023-2024. Would be a disappointing campaign, one that saw them win only 8 games on the season. And a year that promised so much after what could have been a national berth last year. Lalonde Gagnon, she'll get there first around, and she can't get the handle on it.
Oh, but what an opportunity. Great job by Gagnon. Lalonde staying strong on the puck and basically creating that opportunity out of nothing.
Back the other way come the Stingers. Big Encier up to Justina Yell, and smart play there by LaPlante.
Smart play by Lalonde as well, just getting it in deep for Kate McLean to go and chase after.
And she's really been the standout recruit this year from the GGs. The transfer from Cégep Limoilou is here. Chloe Gendreau, a shot, and that one just missed. Caught Orly Dubuc moving the wrong way. Leonie Philbert twisting, turning that one over the nets.
Went off the stick of Prue. Good job by Prue following Philbert around the net for that.
Gendreau driven into the boards. Yell picks it up and poked out. Hyington can't get it out, and now it's Kaloff. Shelby Kaloff, she loves to move, and her opposite number in Philbert makes the vital interception.
Yep, nice.
Lessard to the other side.
Nice defensive play there by Philbert, and good job by Lessard getting it back in deep, and that's going to be the strategy for the GGs for the remainder of this game. Get over the red line and get it in deep.
You'd love some offensive zone time, but anything but in your own net now is what you're hoping for. Here's Thibault working around the boards, looking for a drop. Krasinski playing a little bit of the dark arts. Thibault wanted a call on the hook. Krasinski still on it. What a battle. She's able to clear the zone. And here's Todd. Jay Todd staring down Rachel McIntyre. That one a shot on for Peaks, able to fight it aside.
Good job by Todd as she was by herself. Her line mates had changed.
Lucier can't get past the upstepping Alex Clavel. Richard stops up, is able to get past Gagnon. It's at the end of a long shift. Lucier. That one just flipped on the direction, and a coming together, but Dubuc will jump on top of it.
This game is absolutely flown by. Every time I look up at the clock, I'm surprised at the number that's on there for the time. And, you know, again, GGs have come out ready to play, ready to not have their season end, and have been very complete in each of the zones. And still a lot of time. And Concordia, you can't count them out of this game just yet.
That one, oh, what a play by Big Sear. Heads up play, Lalonde was in behind her.
That was a great diving effort there by Big Sear, knocked the puck away to her teammate.
She had to get it or Lalonde would have been off. Boyer, the goalie's gone. The penalty coming up. Didn't quite catch for what. We'll get a confirmation as Kaloff gets it. Boyer will give her a shove. And this one, a vital point. What is the call?
It looked like it was hooking, and it's going to be Hyington who's heading to the box. I didn't see it at all behind. I think it was a little bit behind the play.
Hooking the call, 7 minutes to go. GGs have been equal to all three Concordia Stingers power plays, including an extended 5-on-3. Fecteau, Moquin-Joubert, Drapeau, Philbert, and Béguin-Zir. GG send the same unit out who killed the 5-on-3. Todd across the Béguin-Zir. She's got a shot. So does Philbert. Drapeau, blocker to side. That one stayed in.
Good job by Dubuc there with square to it.
Philbert, a shot through a crowd. It's loose in front.
Great
Berkby's
job.
the first one there. And she's taken down, a call coming. That'll even it up. Don't take one.
Great job by Berkby, and again, good job by her just skating away, and it's going to be Moquin-Joubert who's going to negate the power play for her team by taking a penalty. I'm not quite sure what the call was. They called it for hooking. Interesting. Okay. Well, regardless of the call, it's 2 minutes there, and it's going to be some 4-on-4 action. Again, great stop initially by Dubuc, a couple of them, and good job by the PKers who were out there making sure that they cleared away the front of the net, and that was all the effort of Berkby that drew that penalty.
Right you are, and Orly Dubuc is keeping them in this game. That was a huge save, but this a chance. 4-on-4, the GGs will have 26 seconds of power play time when this expires. The parents, the fans, the students all cheering for the GGs as here's Chloe Gendreau. Over the line, and Flo Lessard can't get it. Here's Jessie Maud. Sorry, that was Lucier. In her second year, and it comes back to Lucier. Trying a tight angle shot, and that one can't find the net.
Smart play by Flo Lessard there, stopping back.
Florence Lessard could have gone cross ice, but no need to take a risk as Clavel will just slow things down, and Berkby, who drew the penalty, is off the bench. Berkby scored the lone goal against the Stingers in the first game. And here comes Béguin-Zir. Béguin-Zir is Fecteau ahead of her, got the protractor out. Fecteau, a shot. Ooh, that one off the mask of Dubuc and up into the netting.
And Fecteau has an absolute rocket of a shot, and she's shown that here tonight a couple of instances, that one included. And again, Dubuc square to it. I don't even think it phased her when it took her off, when it hit her off the head, honestly.
And you think back to Emmy Fecteau's rookie season, I think it's 2018, 2019, she scored 23 goals. Led the division in goals, over 45 points. As that one will sneak out. She's been such a huge part of this Stingers team since she's joined the program.
Good chase there by Biesenthal.
Kaloff will settle things down. 47 seconds to go.
Nice switch there between LaPlante and Kaloff.
And she'll take a souvenir, will LaPlante. She drops it for Clavel. The lane opens up, and that one just whiffed on it.
Some couple good switches there. I liked that movement between the GG's players.
5 seconds, and Huntington will step out of the box. So 4-on-4 is done. Drapeau to the backhand. She tries to cut her way in front. Kaloff throws the body.
Yeah, key stick there, and Kaloff, not a short individual, so has that reach to be able to poke the puck away like that.
Thibault, the GG's on the power play. Stinger's got to be careful not to get caught, and here's Todd.
By herself as the GG's change, looking to just establish the zone, doing a good job maintaining puck control, but loses it there.
Boyer rubbed her out, but LaPlante will settle on it. Be careful, and Moquin Joubert, who had flown out of the box, almost took it the other way. GG's were off on a change, and Ariane Minville will go back and collect with 4:20 to go. 2-0 the score. And that one, no nonsense, clears the zone. Todd's hauled back, but it's going to take a little bit more than that to get a call this late in a hockey game. Philbert, the GG's got away with one there. There's too many men on the ice, and Philbert will hit the ice. That one just backhanded, lofted up, and Boyer holds the line. Net empty, 3:50 to go. It's 7 bodies out there, and that one down the ice. Fecteau, 3:30 to go in this one. The net empty for the Concordia Stingers. 6-on-5 hockey. They're down by 2. GG's season on the line. It's just up and out now if you're the GG's as Krasinski pins the puck against the boards. Everyone on their feet. Stingers and GG's, it's loose in front, the net off.
Some very nervy moments here with just over 3 minutes left to go in this hockey game.
The GG's still have their timeout. The Stingers don't. That important as we get into the dying embers here. And a timeout called. Julie Chu just wanting to talk it over. Or leads a book. What a game she's having. Alex Clavel. Brianna just filling out the 3 stars of the game sheet right now, and she's struggling.
It's hard. It's very difficult in a game like this, and there's still time, so you have to put some footnotes and some asterisks. It's a hard gig, you know? Someone's got to do it, though, Declan.
Yeah, you and I, we've been on the call for quite some time. While we have this break, I just want to say a big thank you to our entire crew. Putting this show on is more than just Brianna and I know that there's some that I'm missing. But a big thank you to producers Noah Marlowe, who's working today, Nico Massier, who isn't, Theo Ratscliffe and Jamie McDonald, Kevin as well, who work our cameras, Alex Nuovo, who's come in mid-season, Spencer Murdoch, Graham Naismith. It takes a village, Bianca Laponce as well. It's quite the operation we have going here at the University of Ottawa, and a big thank you for helping this show and all of it go off without a hitch every single week. It's been such a pleasure to be able to do this for the past 7 years. Brianna been doing this with me for 3 years, and this game isn't over.
I was going to say, if you like listening to me at all, you can listen to me during the men's games too.
The GG's men's team looking to book their ticket to the national championship with a win tomorrow. Both GG's hockey teams could book their ticket to the national championship tomorrow if the GG's are to come out victorious here. Everyone back. Philbert, Fecteau, big block by Birkby, and then a glove save by Dubuc. It's loose in front, scrambled.
Couple stops there by Dubuc.
It's batted out and down the ice. Doesn't have the legs, and Philbert will get on her horse. Prevent that one from ending up in the back of the net. It's always going wide, though. to Lavoie. Cutting through, gains the zone. Vecto, 6-on-5, remind you.
Nice
blocked by
block
Todd.
there by Todd.
2:24, stick in the lane by Clavel. Drapeau back to Vecto, blocked, it's a blocker save. You can cut the tension in here with a butter knife. Vecto, shot through a crowd, took a couple of deflections. Begenseer centering pass, and they were completing a change.
Great
Animated
job.
on the bench there is Jen Wakefield. Everybody coming off a full change for the GGs. Mocan Joubert over the line. And out of the zone.
Well, there seemed to be a little bit of a miscommunication between Lucier and Boyer to see who was going to take that.
Krasinski at the end of a long shift. Can't be Thibault there. Good foot speed from the Stinger. It's in over the line. Mocan Joubert. Is there a late twist in the tail? Stingers need more than one. Mocan Joubert. Lucier, that one. Big block. It's in the slot. Boyer gets there first.
Great job by Krasinski streaking over to get the body in front of the puck.
That one, and it's in! Tipped on its way. The GG's wanting a high sticking call, but the goal will count. Krasinski just going over to have a word. Leading the line, it's Thibault. This game isn't over.
Well, the officials having a quick discussion here after speaking with Krasinski.
Just waiting to get a word. There's no instant replay. I don't think they'll call this one off. We aren't at an angle for it.
Greg
Bowles is like, I have it.
He's got the iPad.
They're
Love
just
technology, eh?
They're just having a discussion. They're going to go over to talk to both coaches. No sign, so the goal will stand. I don't know if Greg Bowles is showing them the clip.
Oh, I think so.
So confirmation, the goal will stand.
Yep.
Minute 18.
Ooh.
Heart in mouth
fans
moment.
not happy
Heart
with
in
that.
mouth moment, Brianna. Let's think back to the first game here at the Minto Sports Complex. The GGs lead by one. The Stingers scored two. With less than a minute to go, the GGs got one back. It was 3 goals in 90 seconds.
That was also pretty incredible.
And it was Emmy Fecteau who got the game winner that day. Lavoie over the line. It's going to take everything. Verbeek to the bench. Philbert. Fecteau. Downloaded Drapeau. Chloe Gendreau. Big stick in it. The line is held. Birkby is able to muscle it out. What a play by the GG's veteran. Over the line. Philbert. Reedman is angled out of it. Everyone crashing down and there's no one there. It'll get out.
And that's 38
seconds to go.
Couple times that Concordia has made trouble for themselves, putting the puck back to the point and no one is there.
Fecteau, the Stingers players sitting off and they can barely watch it. The healthy scratches today. It's a centering pass. No one aware. to book kick save. 20 seconds. Centering pass. It hit Begenseer. Begenseer trying to muscle it. She's held at the line. Can't get out. Drapeau. A shot. Oh, it's just wide. 9 seconds. If the GGs can clear it, they can, and it's out. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
That'll do it. What a game. The Stingers lose their first game of 2023-2024. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Oh my God, and everyone's on their feet here for the GGs, and why not? That was an incredible performance by the GGs. And don't get me wrong, Concordia, strong performance, but not enough to beat this GGs regiment here today at the Minto Sports Complex. Their season still alive for Game 3 tomorrow.
So much action. What a game, Brianna. Brianna, what a game. The Stingers fall to the GGs 2-1.
And hey, anything can happen in the playoffs. It's a whole new season, and GGs have just shown that here today, delivering Concordia's first loss of 2023-2024.
And Brianna, let's quickly get into your 3 stars of the game.
And you know, this was difficult. I was scrambling to try to figure it out with a few minutes left in the game. but I had to go with these. And for the third star of the game from U Ottawa GGs with a goal here this afternoon, number 88, Jay Todd. And the second star of the game, number 29, Orly DeBook, the goaltender, coming back. And the first star of this game from U Ottawa GGs, number 34, excellent game, Alex Clavel.
Clavel gets the game winner. It's 2 power play goals. That's the difference, and who would have thought that? Brianna, this season isn't done. This may be the last game for UNI of the season if the GGs can't go on and win it. Book their ticket to the national championship. So I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who's listening, for everyone who's listened this season. Thank you so much for spending your afternoons and your evenings with us.
And I want to echo those same sentiments. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And thank you for supporting throughout the 2023-2024 season if we do not speak with you again.
3 p.m., the Stingers YouTube channel, that's where it'll go down. You can check all the live events on the GG's Twitter. For Brianna, Declan, and the whole crew at the GG's event staff, thank you so much for spending your afternoons and your evenings with us this season. We hope to see you next weekend.